What if your next favorite red wine wasn't Cabernet or Pinot Noir, but a grape you've probably never heard of? South African winemakers are reviving a forgotten variety, and it's delicious. In this video, we are talking about South African Cinsault, which you will also see spelled without the L, and historically known as Pinotage. And it's been grown in South Africa for over a century, particularly in the warm, dry vineyards of the Western Cape. It's a grape with a fascinating past, a modern revival, and a style so versatile you might just make it your house red. Hello and welcome to Toast to Wine, where wine knowledge meets real-world simplicity. My name is Tony. Once a quiet blending partner in Cape blends, Cinsault is actually one of the parent grapes of Pinotage, a cross between Pinot Noir and Cinsault created in 1925. Today, a new generation of winemakers is giving Cinsault the spotlight, crafting wines that are light on oak, bursting with red cherry, strawberry, and floral notes with balanced acidity and soft tannins. Have you ever tried Cinsault before, or is this your first time hearing about it? Let me know in the comments. For decades, Cinsault was valued more for what it added to blends than for what it could do on its own. It softened tannins, added bright fruit, and rounded out bolder grapes like Cabernet Sauvignon. But single varietal bottlings were rare, and Cinsault was often overlooked. That's changing. Modern winemakers are focusing on minimal intervention methods to let the grape's naturally fragrant, juicy character shine. The result is a wine style that feels approachable, playful, and full of life, perfect for both casual sipping and thoughtful pairing. Cinsault is one of those rare reds that adapts beautifully to the seasons. Chilled in summer, it comes alive with bright red fruit like strawberries and cherries, subtle spice, and a refreshing lift from its balanced acidity. It drinks almost like a rosé in structure, making it perfect for sunny afternoons, picnics, or poolside sipping. At room temperature in cooler months, it reveals gentle earthiness, dried herbs, and a silky, mouth-filling texture. It's comforting without heaviness, perfect for pairing with roast chicken, braised vegetables, or grilled meats. This flexibility means Cinsault can go from summer barbecue to winter comfort food, pairing seamlessly with everything from juicy burgers to rosemary roasted vegetables. Would you prefer Cinsault served chilled in summer or at room temperature in winter? Drop your choice in the comments. I'm curious which camp you're in. If you're ready to explore, here are 4 bottles that show just how exciting South African Cinsault can be. Sadie Family Wines Pufferer Cinsault, elegant and pure with notes of cherries, rose petals, and subtle spice. Pair this with roast duck and cranberry glaze. The wine's balanced acidity cuts through the richness of the duck, while the red fruit mirrors the sweet tart cranberry. Next, A.A. Badenhorst Ramnasgras Cinsault, juicy and vibrant with red berries and a hint of dried herbs. Enjoy it alongside a charcuterie board with cured meats and soft cheeses. The freshness lifts the salty richness and the herbal notes echo the flavors of the charcuterie. Bosman Family Vineyards Cinsault, bright, fresh, and slightly floral, ideal for serving with a slight chill. Pair it with grilled lamb chops and rosemary. The wine's soft tannins let the lamb shine, while the floral and berry notes balance the herbaceous rosemary. Up next, Waterkloof Seriously Cool Cinsault, light-bodied with strawberry and pomegranate notes, perfect chilled. Pair it with a caprese salad topped with fresh basil and balsamic drizzle. The juicy fruit complements ripe tomatoes, while the acidity matches the tang of balsamic. By discovering Cinsault, you're adding a versatile, affordable, and food-friendly wine to your rotation. It's a conversation starter, a seasonal chameleon, and a refreshing break from the usual suspects. Which one of these 4 bottles would you try first? And what would you pair it with? Let me know in the comments. If this helped you feel more confident about wine, give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Toast to Wine for more beginner-friendly wine tips and guides. Click on one of these videos now to continue your wine journey. Toast to Wine.